I said, I'm going to throw my branch chains in there as well. And then after I train, I'm going to have my ISO whey protein, my whey SR protein, which is low carbs, and punch in some extra branch chains in there. Remember, I've already had my carbs while I'm training, so 60 grams of pure carbs, and it tastes really nice, especially the orange flavour. So I'm just going to quickly weigh this up. So, and waxy maize is really, really good as well. Once you get onto it, you'll find, and as I said before, I'll put a little description on there what it actually does. So 60 grams of pure carbs, and this does not mess your sugar levels up like a traditional glucose sugars. Some people do really like putting in sugars after they train. I've done it in years before where I used to have Mars bars after I train, after a really vigorous hard workout, but things have changed a little bit now. I'd rather sit down in front of the telly and have a nice Mars bar and really enjoy it, and not feel that I'm putting it in for, you know, just training purposes. So, because sometimes it is nice to have that fine balance of enjoying bits and pieces, you know. For example, some people, you know, might like chocolate first thing in the morning. It's the same when we diet and we don't have chocolate for a long period of time. When you have some, it is incredible, and it just helps you appreciate these types of treats a little bit better, rather than having them day-to-day basis. So, and I'm a big believer in really diet hard, diet well, keep yourself obviously really clean with your dieting, and have 1 to 2 treats a week. Off season, I have say 3 to 4, but you imagine I'm having 7 meals a day, so that's around about 54 meals a week. So it does make sense to do it that way. That's where people go wrong. They diet, they won't have a treat for 3 months, then all of a sudden they'll have a little taste of something. Oh, I'm just gonna have a little taste, whether it's peanut butter or something they feel healthy, eat a load of it, feel guilty, and stress themselves out. Cortisol levels go through the roof, and there you go, your physique can look terrible. So have a fine balance. I'm off to the gym yet again to do a little bit more cardio, and my daughter's given me my new water bottle for the gym. So happy hippo to everyone and have a good workout with this little inspiration from my daughter. So so here we are at Absolute Gym in Chelmsford. So we're going straight into having a little warm up with some traditional chins. So you can see Sean loves a wide chin on this, whereas I'm a little bit narrow. So you can see there. And I try and get a full range of movement all the way down, so my arms are gently locking out. I'm not snapping them out. And getting a nice squeeze at the top. We are doing 3 sets of 12 reps on these to have a nice little warm up. And then we're going to go straight into some bent over rowing, which we're not going particularly heavy with. So straight into the bent over rowing. Squeezing the back. And try not to take too much stress into the lower back as well. So we do it slightly different. I do more of a slight partial deadlift to get that little movement going into the lower back. It's more like a hyperextension. So I'm getting a little bit lower back, squeezing in there, pulling up, squeezing through the back. And then this works really well with our next exercise, because we're actually going to superset. It's going to throw some biceps in with this, some fatgripz biceps. So we've got the pull downs on some of Sean's famous grips. He's had these for quite a long time. I think they said they're from the States, but he can't find any more now. So these are really nice because you've got a little twist on them, and you can do variations of exercises with these. So you'll see from this one, we're going into the floor. We've done a nice stretch, bum on the floor. So nice stretch at the top of the exercise, stretch through the lats. Then we're going to superset these, because obviously the secondary movers, muscle groups, are the biceps. So they are pre-exhausted. So we should get a nice little pump with this. So all we're doing, fat grips. I'm keeping my hands close, as I've always told you, because it helps to keep those dumbbells straight without putting too much stress on the wrists. Thumbs over the top, so you're doing an actual grip effect, and just squeeze at the top. And you'll see with these fat grips, you really do emphasize just the bicep, and I haven't got as much tension going through my forearm. So we really are targeting the biceps. So straight into Sean's, exactly the same. Nice little pull down. And then he's also going to go straight into the fat grip curls. So on to the fat grips, Sean's turn now. So as I said before, we're just leaning back, supporting the back, squeezing through, and same thing. If you look at the way Sean's holding, because they're slightly to the other side where I hold them, you'll get a bit of a kink in the wrist that causes a bit of a strain on them. So try to keep your hands close into the dumbbells. So just fast forwarding my round up, obviously going round again, and then obviously straight into the fat grip. So quite nice on the superset. Like I said, I do the incline because it does support the back and it does prevent us from rocking, especially when you get quite tired. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this little combination. And then we're going to go on to our next exercise, which is basically a cable straight bar. Added the fat grips on, as you can see. I even got a fat grips t-shirt on. These are you can get these actually. I'll try and get the details for you to put them up in the description box. If anyone wants t-shirts or fat grips, please send me a message and I can sort them out for you. So we're going from we're supersetting a back and a bicep exercise, because basically I quite like supersetting like this. So basically we're going straight into a pullover. This is a lovely pullover, obviously plate assisted, and we're getting a nice little stretch there, pulling it over, squeezing into our lower abs, squeezing it in. And I say these two work really well together as well. So it's just nice to switch things up, change things up.
Next time you'll have to film me this side. Good night. Good.
So on to another little superset. This time it's 2 bicep exercises just to finish off. So we're going into a cable. The reason why I like this, you step forward and you actually can stress the arms. Basically just let them drop back, stretch through the bicep tendon, and just get that full range of movement, but really controlled. And as you can see from the plates behind, it's not heavy. You don't have to go heavy on these, because I'm trying to do a really nice squeeze at the top. And then I basically just got chucked straight in and going to go on to some bicep curls.
Yeah.
So I just finished my workout. Now I'm going to have, that is 70 grams of oats and 5 eggs, 2 yolks. So that's my post-workout. Then I'm going to do a bit of cardio. So all done with all. All right.